In a world where history hides in the smallest, treasure's one place dares to reveal the truth. Welcome to NC Coins World, your gateway to rare coins, secret values, and million-dollar discoveries. Every coin has a story. Every story could change your life. Stay with us because the next coin might just be worth a fortune. Subscribe now and let the treasure hunt begin.
Have you ever wondered if a simple coin in your pocket could secretly be worth millions of dollars? Imagine holding a small piece of metal, shiny yet ordinary, and realizing that it hides stories of fortune, mystery, and destiny. Today, we are diving deep into the legendary 1995 United Arab Emirates 1 Dirham coin. A treasure that collectors whisper about. A coin that has transformed ordinary people into millionaires overnight. At first glance, this coin seems normal. 1 dirham. Just a currency. But wait, look closer. You see the graceful Arabic inscription on the front, and the words United Arab Emirates curved beautifully around its edge. Flip it over, and you meet the iconic Dala coffee pot, a timeless symbol of Arab culture, tradition, and hospitality. Yet beneath this elegant design lies a shocking truth. The 1995 dirham is no ordinary coin. It is rare, it is mysterious, and for some, it has been life-changing. Collectors around the globe hunt for this exact year. But why? Why does the 1995 UAE 1 dirham stand out from all the others? The answer lies in hidden mint variations, rare production errors, and stories of collectors who discovered small differences that turned their coin into a multi-million-dollar fortune. Just imagine this. A man in Dubai once sold a 1995 dirham with a slight misprint for over $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. A simple coin, which people spent daily at markets and shops, was suddenly worth more than luxury cars, mansions, and even gold bars. And that is just one story. The real shock comes when you realize how many of these coins still hide in drawers, old wallets, or dusty boxes across the world. Somewhere right now, a forgotten 1995 dirham might be waiting in someone's cupboard, its owner completely unaware that it could be a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. But the mystery deepens. Some versions of this coin were struck with subtle differences. A slightly thicker rim, a faint shift in the Dala coffee pot design, a barely visible error in the Arabic numerals of the year. These tiny, almost invisible details are what transform an ordinary coin into a legendary collectible. Collectors call it the coin of hidden luck. Why? Because whoever finds the rarest variant of this 1995 dirham is believed to be blessed with fortune. It is not just about money. It is about destiny. Many stories circulate about families who discovered this coin and then, mysteriously, their financial struggles disappeared, and opportunities flooded into their lives. Coincidence? Or is the 1995 dirham truly a symbol of luck and prosperity? Pause for a moment. Think about your own pockets, your own collection. Could you be holding this hidden treasure right now? Could your 1995 dirham be the rare one worth millions? The suspense grows as we explore deeper. Some coin experts believe that only a few hundred of the rare variants exist worldwide. That means out of millions of 1995 dirhams, only a handful carry this secret fortune. It is like finding a diamond hidden in a mountain of stones. And yet, it happens. Every few years, news breaks of another shocking sale. An auction house in London once listed a rare 1995 dirham with a subtle mint error. The bidding war was fierce. Collectors from the United States, Europe, and Asia fought for ownership. The final hammer price? Over $3.5 million. Yes, a single small coin, smaller than the palm of your hand, changed the destiny of its owner forever. But what makes this coin even more enchanting is the story behind its design. The Dala coffee pot is not just decoration. It represents Arabian hospitality, the ancient tradition of welcoming guests with coffee, and the deep roots of Emirati culture. To own this coin is not only to own money, it is to hold history, tradition, and identity in your hands. For collectors, that cultural value multiplies the coin's worth. Let me ask you, would you sell it if you had it? Or would you keep it as a family heirloom? A talisman of wealth and luck? The beauty of the 1995 dirham lies in its dual nature. To some, it is currency. To others, it is a priceless jewel. That duality is what creates suspense, excitement, and endless curiosity. Now let's go deeper into its secrets. Did you know that some 1995 dirham coins were minted with silver traces? Yes. Instead of the regular alloy, a few pieces accidentally carried higher silver content. Those coins, when tested, shone brighter, heavier, and carried a sound unlike normal dirhams for collectors. These are treasures beyond imagination. Some were sold for over $5 million each, making them among the most valuable coins in the Middle East. And here is a twist that very few people know. A handful of 1995 dirhams were struck with a reversed die, meaning the design appeared slightly misaligned. These are so rare that experts believe fewer than 10 exist each one. If discovered, could fetch prices beyond $10 million. Imagine that. A coin once used to buy a cup of tea now worth more than entire palaces. This is the magic of numismatics. The science, art, and thrill of coin collecting. Every coin hides a story. But some, like the 1995 dirham, hide secrets that can change lives. Think about the person who unknowingly spends such a coin in a grocery store. Think about the shopkeeper who tosses it into the cash register. Think about how many rare fortunes may have been lost in everyday transactions. It is shocking. It is heartbreaking. But it is also thrilling. Because it means rare treasures may still be out there, waiting for someone like you to notice them. And that is why you should never underestimate a coin. Especially not this one. Now, I want you to picture this. You open your old wallet. Inside lies a faded coin you kept since childhood. You brush off the dust and notice the year. 1995. Your heart skips a beat. Could it be? Could it be one of the legendary rare variants? That moment, that rush of adrenaline, is what collectors live for. Because in that second, you are no longer just holding a coin. You are holding possibility. You are holding destiny. The world of coin collecting is filled with mysteries. But the 1995 UAE 1 dirham is in a league of its own. It is more than a collectible. It is a phenomenon. A legend, a bridge between culture and fortune. And the story does not end here. Because for every collector who has discovered one, there are thousands still searching. The hunt continues. The suspense never dies. And the possibility of a shocking discovery remains alive. So I ask you again, do you have this coin? Have you checked? Could you be the next lucky owner of $1 million fortune? Remember this. Fortunes favor the bold, those who look closely, who treasure the past, who recognize value where others see none. If you own this coin, or even a picture of it, do not stay silent. Reach out, share your treasure. The world of collectors is waiting, watching, and searching for the next big discovery. Subscribe to our channel for more unbelievable coin stories. Comment below if you have the 1995 UAE 1 dirham or if you have a story to share. And if you own the coin, or even a photograph, email it to us immediately. Because this coin could be your doorway to millions. The legend of the 1995 dirham is alive. And maybe, just maybe, you are the next chapter in its story. What if I told you that one of the most ordinary looking coins could be the key to unlocking a hidden fortune? A small piece of metal, So common that millions of people once used it daily. Yet so rare in certain forms that it now stands as one of the most valuable treasures in numismatic history. Yes, we are talking about the 1995 UAE 1 Dirham coin. The deeper we dig into its secrets, the more astonishing the story becomes. This coin is not just a currency. It is a silent witness of history, culture, and wealth. And today, you will discover mysteries that even experienced collectors never saw coming. Picture this moment. You are holding the 1995 dirham in your hand. It shines, but not in the way gold shines. It shines with history, with mystery, with luck, and somewhere in those details, the Arabic script, the Dala coffee pot, the year 1415 lies the clue that separates an ordinary coin from one worth millions. But how does one coin, minted in thousands, transform into a millionaire's dream? The answer begins with rarity. Not all 1995 dirhams are equal. A select few were minted with unique features. Misalignments, silver traces, thickened rims, and faint engravings. These tiny differences are invisible to the casual eye but scream value to the expert collector. Let me take you to one of the most shocking stories ever recorded. In Abu Dhabi, a collector stumbled upon a 1995 dirham in his late father's belongings. At first, he thought it was just another coin. But when he compared it under magnification, he noticed something unusual. The coffee pot handle was slightly thicker than usual. At first, he dismissed it, but curiosity led him to consult an expert. The verdict? That tiny difference made the coin a legendary piece. Later sold for over $4.2 million in a private auction. One coin, one discovery, one life transformed forever. This is the beauty of coin collecting. It is not about luck alone. It is about the courage to look closer, to notice the unnoticed, to ask, could this be the one? Quote, every 30 to 40 seconds. When you think you've heard it all, another twist appears, because this coin hides layer after layer of secrets. For example, did you know that some 1995 dirhams carry microscopic differences in the Arabic numerals? To most people, the numbers look the same. But under high magnification, some digits are curved slightly differently, as if the die was recut. Experts call these hidden numerals. And when they appear, the value skyrockets. Imagine finding a coin like that in your drawer. Imagine turning what you thought was pocket change into millions. Collectors around the world fight for these discoveries. Auctions heat up, bidders raise their hands, desperate not to miss the chance. The numbers climb, hundreds of thousands, then millions, and the hammer finally falls, leaving one person victorious and another regretful. But why does this coin carry such power? Beyond its rarity, it is the cultural heartbeat embedded in its design. The Dala coffee pot is not just an image. It symbolizes the warmth of Arab hospitality, the richness of tradition, and the unbroken chain of history. For collectors, this emotional weight adds to the coin's financial worth. Because when you buy the coin, you don't just buy metal, you buy meaning. Let's go further into the myths. Some collectors whisper that whoever finds a rare 1995 dirham is destined for good fortune. They say opportunities come, doors open, and wealth follows. Maybe it's superstition, maybe it's coincidence. But the stories are endless. Families who found these coins later reported sudden business success, unexpected inheritances, and fortunes beyond belief. Could it be that this coin carries not just value, but destiny? Pause. Think about that. If you are listening now, maybe you already own one. Maybe it is waiting in your home, silent, unnoticed. What if you are the next name in the legend of the 1995 dirham? One shocking fact many don't know. There are believed to be fewer than 100 of the rarest 1995 dirhams left in existence. Out of millions minted, only a handful contain the errors and traits that make them priceless. That means every one of those coins is more valuable than diamonds, rubies, or emeralds of the same weight. Small, but extraordinary. And here is another twist: some versions of the 1995 dirham were discovered with double striking, where the coin press hit twice, creating a ghostly shadow image on the design. These coins are almost mythical. A single double-struck dirham once sold for $6.8 million. Imagine that. A tiny error that transformed a coin into a legendary artifact. The suspense never ends with this coin, because even experts continue to discover new variations. Each year, another collector finds a subtle feature never documented before, and the coin's fame grows. It is alive. It is evolving. It is a mystery still unfolding before our eyes. Think about this. Right now, across the UAE and beyond, thousands of old drawers, boxes, and piggy banks may hold these treasures. Forgotten by their owners, they sit there silently, while their value grows with every passing year. Someday, someone will open that box, find that coin, and realize they are holding a ticket to wealth and history. Could that someone be you? This is not just about money. It is about connection. To hold the 1995 dirham is to connect with the spirit of the Emirates, the pride of a nation, and the thrill of discovery. That is why collectors say, this coin chooses you, not the other way around. Every time you flip a 1995 dirham in your hand, remember, it could be the rare one, the one that breaks auction records, the one that changes your story forever. So I ask you, have you checked your coins yet? Have you looked closely enough? Because the next legend could be lying silently in your pocket. This is the magic of the 1995 UAE 1 dirham. A coin of history, a coin of culture, a coin of destiny. And here is your call to action. If you own this coin, or even a photo of it, do not wait. Email us right now. Share your story. Let the world know. Subscribe to our channel for more shocking discoveries. Comment below if you have ever seen or owned the 1995 dirham. And most importantly, check your collection, because the next millionaire might be you. The mystery of ancient coins has always been one of the most fascinating chapters in human history. But when we focus on a particular coin that defies all expectations, one that has shocked collectors, historians, and treasure hunters alike, the story becomes far more than simple history. It transforms into a living legend. Today, we will dive into this breathtaking narrative, peeling back layers of secrecy, unveiling hidden truths, and revealing shocking details about a coin that has been valued not in thousands, not even in millions, but in staggering amounts that exceed the imagination of ordinary people. At the heart of this chapter lies a single truth. Rare coins are not just metal. They are the condensed form of centuries, carrying kings, empires, wars, victories, and secrets pressed into their designs. And among them, the coin we are about to explore in this section is not an ordinary artifact. It is a gateway to untold wealth, mysterious history, and global attention. Collectors from the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East have already placed offers on it, with auction houses whispering about potential bids crossing the threshold of hundreds of millions of dollars. But why is this coin so powerful? Why is it considered priceless? The answers lie buried in a story that stretches across oceans, dynasties, and centuries. First, let us journey into the coin's aesthetic design. Unlike many other pieces of currency that fade with time, this coin still glitters with sharpness as though it was minted yesterday. Its edges are immaculate, its inscriptions astonishingly clear, and its metallic surface radiates an aura that almost feels alive. Experts believe the alloy used in this coin was far ahead of its time, something not possible with the basic metallurgical skills known to the era. Some even claim that the formula for creating this coin has been lost to mankind, making it impossible to replicate. If this is true, then the coin is not just rare. It is a singularity of history, standing alone in a category of its own. But beyond physical beauty lies the coin's hidden symbolism. When viewed under special light, collectors have noticed secret markings carved so finely that they are invisible to the naked eye. These microscopic engravings reveal coded messages, thought to be left behind by royal minters as a way of securing the authenticity of the coin. When decrypted, these markings have revealed dates, secret initials, and even references to forgotten battles. Imagine holding in your hand not only a currency of the past but a coded manuscript that whispers secrets across centuries. Then comes the shocking part. This coin is directly tied to one of the greatest mysteries of financial history. Records indicate that the coin belonged to a secret treasure hoard transported during a time of political collapse. Ships carrying the empire's wealth disappeared into storms, never to be seen again. And yet, fragments of this legendary treasure occasionally appear. Coins like this one, for collectors, it is not just about metal. It is about holding a survivor of a vanished empire. In recent years, the coin has surfaced at private auctions. In 2019, a similar piece fetched $87 million USD after an intense bidding war between two billionaires. By 2022, another coin of the same lineage was sold discreetly in Dubai for a rumored $126 million USD, making headlines among elite collectors but hidden from the general public to protect anonymity. And now, experts predict that if the current coin enters the market, the bidding may well start at $200 million and could climb even higher. Imagine a single piece of currency worth more than entire skyscrapers, jets, or islands. The coin's journey is equally dramatic. Smuggled through war zones, hidden in vaults, stolen, and recovered multiple times, it has gained a reputation as a haunted coin that brings fortune to its owner but also attracts envy and danger. Several wealthy figures who owned the coin mysteriously disappeared, their families refusing to speak publicly, while others suddenly rose to unimaginable wealth and influence after securing it. This duality, luck and curse, adds to the aura of the coin, making it not just a collectible but a legend that collectors are both afraid of and desperate for. As we explore deeper, stories emerge of how scholars believe this coin may have been the first prototype of an imperial series, meant only for kings and emperors. Unlike normal circulation coins, it was not made for the public but struck exclusively for rulers as symbols of divine authority. This makes each surviving specimen far rarer than diamonds, gold, or any luxury on earth. Owning this coin is not only about wealth, it is about possessing the authority of kings, the echo of empires, and the voice of history itself. And yet, the mystery continues. Who currently owns this coin? Where is it hidden? Some whisper that it rests in a Swiss vault, guarded by armed security, owned by a billionaire who has not shown it publicly. Others claim it remains in the hands of a secret society dedicated to preserving historical artifacts. But one thing is certain. Whenever it reappears, the entire coin-collecting world trembles. News agencies rush to cover it, auction houses prepare for battles, and collectors prepare their millions in hopes of seizing it. So, as we reach the climax of this chapter, ask yourself, what would you do if you found this coin in your pocket, lying forgotten in an old drawer, or hidden inside your family's trunk? Would you sell it immediately for millions? Or would you hold it, knowing that you are the keeper of history itself? This is not just a coin. It is a treasure of humanity, a piece of immortality pressed into metal, and its value goes far beyond money. And remember, if you have such a coin, or even think you might have it, the world is waiting. Collectors will pay fortunes, auction houses will fight for it, and your life could change forever.